Have you ever wondered if a woman you're getting to know might be developing feelings for you? The truth is, women rarely come out and say, "I like you." Instead, their emotions often show up in the things they say, subtle hints woven into everyday conversations. If you're attentive, you'll notice her words carry clues, important signs that she's beginning to feel something deeper. Welcome to the Stoic Spirit, the place where we simplify the complexities of love and relationships into practical, relatable advice. Today, we're diving into 6 key phrases women might say when they're developing feelings for you. This isn't just another list. It's your roadmap to understanding her emotions on a deeper level. We'll also give you psychology-backed tips on how to respond in ways that strengthen your connection. Why does this matter? Let's be honest, relationships can be tricky. Misreading someone's signals is one of the easiest ways to miss out on something special. Maybe you've been there, unsure if she liked you, or worse, you completely overlooked her signs and realized too late. By understanding these 6 phrases, you can avoid the confusion, build a stronger bond, and prevent something meaningful from slipping away. But here's the thing, this isn't about playing games or overanalyzing every word she says. It's about recognizing authentic feelings when they're right in front of you. Women often express emotions in ways they might not even realize. Learning to pick up on these cues isn't just a skill. It's a way to connect with her heart and mind in a genuine, meaningful way. So, what can you expect in this video? We'll break down 6 specific things a woman might say when she's developing feelings for someone. Each phrase reflects a significant step in her emotional journey, whether it's about feeling safe with you, valuing your opinion, or wanting to include you in her world. And here's the best part. We'll also teach you how to respond naturally and confidently, so you can take your relationship to the next level. Before we dive into the 6 phrases, let's set the stage. Why do women often express their emotions in subtle ways instead of directly saying, "I like you"? The answer lies in a mix of psychology, vulnerability, and the dynamics of connection. By understanding this, you'll gain deeper insight not only into her words, but also into the emotions that drive them. Stick around, because this isn't just about recognizing her feelings. It's about creating a connection that lasts. Let's explore these phrases together and learn how to truly understand the person behind the words. Ready? Let's get started. One of the biggest barriers in relationships, the fear of rejection. Nobody likes the idea of putting their heart on the line only to feel exposed or dismissed. Women, like anyone else, often hesitate to openly express their emotions for fear that those feelings won't be reciprocated. Vulnerability can be intimidating, especially when it comes to romance. Instead of taking a direct approach and risking outright rejection, many women choose to drop subtle hints as a way to test the waters and gauge your response. Next, consider the role of societal and cultural norms. Even in today's modern world, where traditional gender roles are fading, remnants of those expectations still influence how people interact. Many women have been taught, either directly or indirectly, that the man should take the lead in expressing romantic interest. Subtle cues, then, become a middle ground. They allow her to express interest without completely stepping outside those lingering societal norms, striking a balance between tradition and modernity. Finally, let's talk about emotional vulnerability. Opening up about feelings requires a level of trust that doesn't appear overnight. Subtlety serves as a protective layer, allowing her to share pieces of her emotions while keeping her heart safe. It's her way of showing interest without fully exposing herself until she feels it's safe to let her guard down. Think of it as a cautious but genuine approach to connection. Now, here's where emotional intelligence becomes essential. Why? Because most communication isn't just about the words being spoken. It's about the tone, the context, and all the unspoken nuances in between. This is where emotional intelligence shines. It's your ability to not only hear what someone is saying, but to understand what they truly mean and feel when they say it. Recognizing subtle hints is more than a skill. It's a way to deepen your relationships. When you can pick up on these cues, it shows her that you're truly paying attention. It's a sign that you understand her on a level that goes beyond surface conversations. And that understanding, it's the foundation for building a meaningful connection. So, how do you tune into these subtle signals? Pay close attention to the little things, the topics she lingers on, her body language, and the way her tone of voice changes when she speaks to you. These are the unspoken messages that reveal her emotions. But remember, understanding her subtle cues isn't about overanalyzing every word or action. It's about being present, truly listening, and approaching the relationship with empathy and care. Emotional intelligence isn't just a skill, it's a mindset. And when you embrace it, you'll navigate her signals with confidence and create a bond that's grounded in trust and understanding. With this foundation, we're ready to dive into the heart of the matter. The 6 key phrases women often say when they're developing feelings for someone. Each one reveals a layer of her emotions and offers you an opportunity to respond in a way that strengthens your connection. Phrase 1. What do you think about? When a woman asks, "What do you think about this?" it's more than a simple question. It's her way of inviting you into a meaningful exchange. She's not necessarily looking for advice or solutions. Instead, she values your perspective and wants to understand how you see the world. Whether it's about a goal she's pursuing, a movie she just watched, or a decision she's weighing, she's seeking alignment, a shared understanding of values and priorities. Why is this significant? From a psychological standpoint, shared values and mutual understanding are cornerstones of strong, lasting relationships. When she asks these questions, she's not just curious about your opinion. She's exploring whether you're someone she can truly connect with. It's about finding that common ground that builds a foundation for trust and emotional intimacy. But here's the deeper layer. It's not just about what you say, it's about how you respond. Does your answer show that you've truly listened to her? Do your words make her feel understood and respected? These small but powerful moments can strengthen your bond and show her that you genuinely care. So how can you respond? Start by being fully present. Listen attentively to her question and share your honest perspective, but always with kindness and respect, even if you don't entirely agree. A thoughtful response might sound like, "That's a great question. Here's how I see it, but I'd love to hear more about what you think." This approach lets her know that you're not just interested in sharing your thoughts, but also in understanding hers. In these moments, what matters most isn't just the words exchanged. It's the connection you build through empathy, curiosity, and respect. That's the foundation of a meaningful relationship. Phrase 2. You're so different from other guys. This phrase carries a lot of weight. When she says you're so different from other guys, she's pointing out that something about you stands out from the crowd. Maybe it's your attitude, the way you treat her with respect, or your thoughtful approach to life. Whatever it is, she sees you as someone extraordinary. What does this say about her feelings? In psychology, this aligns with the halo effect. When we admire one trait in someone, we often perceive them as having many other positive qualities too. By telling you this, she's expressing admiration and perhaps even romantic interest. She's signaling that you hold a unique place in her eyes. So, how should you respond without overthinking or seeming too self-conscious? The key is to appreciate the compliment while staying grounded. A confident yet humble reply works wonders. For example, you might say, "Wow, that's really kind of you to say. I just try to be myself." From there, you could turn the focus back to her by asking, "What makes you feel that way?" This not only keeps the conversation engaging, but also shows that you're genuinely interested in her perspective. By acknowledging her words in this way, you create a meaningful moment of connection. It's not just about standing out, it's about understanding what makes the relationship between the two of you feel special. Phrase 3. I feel safe when I'm with you. When a woman says, "I feel safe when I'm with you," she's opening up about one of the most vital aspects of any relationship: trust. Emotional and physical safety form the foundation of meaningful connections. This simple phrase speaks volumes. It means she feels free to be her authentic self with you, without fear of judgment or harm. Why does this matter so much? From a biological perspective, feeling safe encourages the release of oxytocin, often called the bonding hormone. This chemical fosters trust, emotional intimacy, and connection. In other words, her sense of safety around you is helping to deepen the bond between you both. So, how can you nurture this powerful emotion? Consistency is key. Show her through your actions, not just your words, that you are dependable and understanding. Keep creating an environment where she knows she can lean on you. When she shares this with you, respond with warmth and sincerity. You might say something like, "That really means a lot to me. I always want you to feel safe when you're with me." This reinforces her feelings and lets her know you value the trust she's placed in you. Remember, creating a space of safety isn't about grand gestures. It's in the little things: listening, showing empathy, and being present. Over time, these small acts build a sense of security that becomes the bedrock of a strong, lasting relationship. Phrase 4. I was thinking about what you said. When she mentions something you said earlier, it's more than just casual conversation. It's a sign that your words resonated with her. It means she values your thoughts and perspectives enough to reflect on them even after the moment has passed. This isn't just about remembering, it's about connection. Why is this significant? Psychologically, it points to intellectual compatibility, a cornerstone of emotional intimacy. She's drawn to the way you think and sees your insights as meaningful. This creates an opportunity for deeper engagement and understanding. How can you respond to nurture this connection? The key is to acknowledge her thoughtfulness and invite her to share more. For example, you could say, "I'm really glad you brought that up. What were you thinking about it?" This not only shows appreciation for her attention to detail, but also keeps the conversation meaningful and engaging. By responding in this way, you're doing more than continuing the dialogue. You're creating a space where she feels heard and valued. It shows her that her perspective matters to you just as much as yours seems to matter to her. Over time, these moments of intellectual and emotional exchange strengthen the bond between you, paving the way for a deeper, more fulfilling relationship. Phrase 5. I told my friend about you. When she tells you she's mentioned you to her friends, it's more than just a passing comment. It's a meaningful gesture. This reveals that you've been on her mind even when you're not around. It also shows that she feels comfortable enough with her feelings for you to share them with the people she trusts. Why is this so important? Social validation is a powerful factor in romantic relationships. By talking about you to her friends, she's not only seeking their input, but also integrating you into her social world. It's her way of saying, "You matter to me," without needing to say it directly. How should you respond? Acknowledge it with warmth and curiosity. You might say, "Wow, I'm really flattered. What did you tell them?" This response keeps the tone light and engaging, while giving her the chance to share more about how she feels and what she values about you. Moments like these are opportunities to deepen your connection. By showing that you appreciate being included in her world, you reinforce her sense of trust and emotional safety. It's not just about what she said to her friends. It's about the fact that she wanted them to know about you. These small gestures pave the way for a stronger, more meaningful relationship. Phrase 6. I really appreciate you. When she says, "I really appreciate you," it's much more than a simple thank you. It's a deeply felt acknowledgement of the positive impact you have on her life. This phrase reveals her gratitude, not just for what you do, but for who you are. It's a sign of emotional depth and growing affection. Why is gratitude so important in relationships? Research shows that expressing gratitude strengthens emotional bonds and fosters intimacy. When someone feels appreciated, they feel seen and valued. By expressing this, she's telling you that you make her life brighter, more meaningful, and better in some way. How can you respond to nurture this connection? The key is to reciprocate in a way that feels genuine and specific. For example, you might say, "That really means a lot to me. I appreciate you too," especially for insert specific quality or action, like how thoughtful you are or the way you always make me laugh. This not only validates her feelings, but also shows that you're paying attention to who she is and what she brings to the relationship. These moments of shared gratitude are like building blocks for a stronger connection. They create a safe space where both of you feel valued and understood. Paying attention to these cues and responding with sincerity can help lay the foundation for a deep, meaningful bond that grows with time. Now that you're aware of the signs to listen for, the next step is understanding how to respond thoughtfully and with care. Let's explore what to do when you notice these moments of connection. So, you've started picking up on the signals. She's dropping hints, sharing her feelings, and showing genuine interest. What's next? This is where it matters most, because your response can strengthen or weaken the bond between you. Acknowledge her feelings with respect. When a woman expresses her emotions, even subtly, it requires courage. That's why it's so important to respond with authenticity and respect. Let her know that you hear her without overwhelming her. For instance, if she says, "I feel safe with you," a great response would be, "That means so much to me. I want you to always feel that way." This kind of reply validates her feelings and demonstrates that you're someone she can trust. The key here is balance. You don't need to make a grand declaration of love. but you also shouldn't brush her off. Be calm, confident, and thoughtful. That's what makes the connection feel natural and genuine. Deepen the connection. When she opens up to you, it's an invitation to build the relationship further. Take the opportunity to nurture the bond by spending quality time together, sharing your own feelings when the moment is right, and being consistent in your actions. However, avoid the extremes of rushing or playing hard to get. Both can backfire. Moving too quickly might overwhelm her, while acting distant could make her feel like you're not interested. Instead, focus on authenticity. Be present, pay attention to her needs, and let the relationship evolve naturally. Avoid common pitfalls. Even with clear signs of interest, some men still manage to stumble. Let's look at 3 common mistakes and how to avoid them. 1. Overanalyzing her words. It's natural to want to understand her feelings perfectly, but obsessing over every word can harm the connection. Instead of overthinking, focus on the bigger picture. Is she opening up? Is she making an effort to connect? These are the things that matter. Trust your instincts and let the relationship unfold naturally. 2. Reacting too strongly. Feeling excited when you notice her feelings is great, but coming on too strong can be overwhelming. For example, responding to a subtle cue with something like, "I've been waiting for this moment to tell you I love you," might create unnecessary pressure. Keep things light and comfortable. Let your actions speak louder than your words. 3. Taking her feelings for granted. When a woman shares her feelings, it doesn't mean the work is done. Relationships require ongoing effort. If you stop showing care and attention, she'll notice, and the connection may fade. Demonstrate that you value her feelings by continuing to invest in the relationship through your actions, words, and consistency. Recognizing key phrases and their meaning. Let's recap the 6 phrases that often signal a woman's growing feelings. 1. What do you think about this? She's seeking your opinion to connect on a deeper level. 2. You're so different from other guys. She's expressing admiration for your uniqueness. 3. I feel safe when I'm with you. She's signaling trust and emotional security. 4. I was thinking about what you said. She values your perspective and ideas. 5. I told my friend about you. She's emotionally invested and integrating you into her world. 6. I really appreciate you. She's acknowledging the positive impact you've had on her life. Each of these phrases reflects her growing feelings and emotional connection. Recognizing them and responding thoughtfully gives you the chance to build something truly meaningful. The Stoic approach to relationships. From a Stoic perspective, these moments are about more than just words. They represent trust, and trust is the foundation of any strong relationship. Responding with care and authenticity demonstrates your ability to value and respect her emotions. As Marcus Aurelius said, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. In relationships, this means focusing on being present, genuine, and intentional with your actions. These qualities not only deepen the bond, but also create a foundation for a meaningful connection. When a woman opens up in these ways, she's inviting you to share in a deeper connection. Don't take these moments lightly. They're opportunities to nurture a bond that could grow into something extraordinary. Be present, be thoughtful, and show her that her feelings matter to you. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button and share your thoughts in the comments. Have you noticed any of these phrases in your own experiences? Which ones resonated the most? Don't forget to subscribe to the Stoic Spirit for more psychology-backed insights and tips to strengthen your relationships. See you in the next video.